So we're only at the beginning of March, and this week, March 8th, there are 4 albums that dropped that I would say all are contenders for the best albums in their category of the year. Of course, you have the best heavy metal album of the year already coming out this week, The Mighty Judas Priest. That album is crazy good. You have the best rock album probably coming out on March 8th, which is The End Machine, which is fantastic. You also have the new Exhorder album coming out, which is probably going to be the best thrash album. It is terrific. And also, the album that we're reviewing here is a band that's not very widely known, the Lebanese progressive metal band Turbulence. They released their 3rd album called Binary Dream on March 8th via Frontiers Music. And this has a great chance of being the best progressive metal album of the year because this album is terrific. It picks up right where their last album was 2019, I believe, called Frontal. Great album. And this picks up and even takes it further. They've surpassed their abilities of music and songwriting on this album. Now, as is the case for most progressive metal, the playing is off the charts. The technicality here is so good. Everything. The drumming is crazy good. Like some great rhythms, some great polyrhythms, a lot going on. The bass playing is fantastic. I mean, you can hear it. It's in your face. It's tasty, but it is impressive as hell. And you have the great keyboard work, and that really plays in and interacts in very interesting ways with the amazing guitar work. Now, this guitarist, Elaine Ibrahim, I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm sure. Ah, man, I love his guitar work. And like I said, I first found out about him and this band in 2019, and ever since I've been a huge fan. His tone is great, his playing is great, everything. I love what he does so much, and he shines, as does the entire band here. And the vocals too. The vocals are outstanding, without a doubt. But like I was saying before I got off track, like is usually the case, the playing is amazing and technical and everything, but it's hard to stand out just on technicality. It's almost impossible unless you are the best in the world. Then you could be like, oh, wow, that's really technical and good, but without good songs and without emotion, without the heart being included in the conversation, it does nothing. At least for me, it does nothing. Especially like you get into the tech death space. Some of the players there are amazing, mind-blowing, but the songs are shit. You don't remember anything. Almost every tech metal band I've listened to, tech death metal band I've listened to, is just like, oh, what? What was that? I don't remember anything about it 10 seconds after it finished. It's like, oh man, that's impressive. And then it's like, well, I don't remember anything about it. That's not the case here at all. Of course, this isn't tech death. This is progressive metal, more in the Dream Theater line, but it's very modern as well. It's Dream Theater meets Leprous, meets Haken, meets Pain of Salvation, something like that. But these guys are doing it the best right now, in my opinion. And this album is a concept album. It's kind of about the awakening of a AI being, kind of walks you through the awakening to the growing consciousness of this being, and it is a fantastic story. There is so many ups and downs on this album, so much diversity. There's jazz elements, and there's gent, and there's all of these elements, but it's really about the feelings and the emotions of this story that captivates you. I mean, the playing is outstanding, but like I said before, it's not simply great musicianship and great technicality. It is just, it's writing that connects to you. There's moments, they pick their spots. There's moments where it's all out, man, and everybody's going crazy. But then they really pull it back, and there's really tender and vulnerable moments all throughout here. There's 3 tracks that are instrumentals. They're killer. Manifestations is the longest instrumental, and they go nuts on that. The interplay between the keyboard and the guitar on that song is outstanding. But then there are just really quiet and tender moments all throughout here. The title track, Binary Dream, is a 14 plus minute song, which is epic and mind-blowing and beautiful. And that's what I can say about this entire album. It's epic, it's mind-blowing, and it's beautiful. And it's heartfelt. You get the idea that their hearts were definitely in it. It's not just a bunch of winkery and then let's try to come up with some story or something to go along with it. It's like, it feels like they really invested an incredible amount of time and effort to create this and to make sure it puts forth emotion in it. There's heart. And that's what I love about this album so damn much. I can listen to it over and over again. You pick up on new things, and it just, along with it being technical and emotional, it's catchy in spots. And the guitar playing here is so good. There's some riffs that are so nasty, and then there are these beautiful ambient landscapey moments. Fantastic album. If you're a fan of progressive metal, definitely give these guys a listen. Turbulence, one of the best progressive metal bands today. And yeah, it'll probably end up being the best progressive metal album of the year. Of course, I don't know. Is Vola going to release a new album this year? They released a new song. I don't know. Leprous, I know they're in the studio. Will that be out at the end of this year? Or will it be 2025, which is probably the case? Pain and Salvation, another progressive metal band that I love. I haven't heard anything about them doing anything new, so I don't think they're in the studio as far as I know. Dream Theater, of course, have started work on a new project. They've never been one of my favorites. It's weird to say, but they just never were, so maybe it just may be fantastic, but this album, Turbulence, yeah, this is where it's at. Turbulence, Binary Dream, March 8th, Frontiers Music. Amazing album. Check it out. Thank you for watching. See you